Okay, we have more fun with the Boebot. So now I've written a program in C# that allows us to communicate with the Boebot. And it's similar to what I had before, but it's a lot more navigable now. So what I can do is start it running. And now I have it's either keyboard activated or I can click on the mouse. And if I start clicking, first of all, you can see the little green LED at the top is now on, so I have a Bluetooth connection. And when I start clicking, it starts going in circles. And I can very quickly make it go round and round. And the other thing that I can do, if I'm clever, and use one hand, because I can use the keyboard to keep it going. And since I'm a little bit used to video games, that makes it a little bit easier to drive. And this way, you don't actually get so many problems with skipped characters. I'm no longer running on a simple serial terminal that the Boebot software comes with. At this point, I'm running with Visual C++, which is a Microsoft development language, and I can run at, I think they have simple timers at least that can fire every millisecond. It's a little bit more complicated than that, because the keyboard actually is not governed by that. It's governed by the operating system. So the only thing I can do is go into the control panel and jack up my repeat rate, and then make sure that my initial key delay is not very low. But conceivably you could get it to where it checks about every millisecond for a key press, although it might take a little bit of work to get around that. The Bluetooth connection is at 9600 baud, so that's about, since what I'm doing is sending bytes, that's about 1 every millisecond anyway, so you can actually use this Bluetooth module up to about, I believe, 100,000 baud. I don't know, there seemed like there might be some complications in handling the serial protocol once you get above about 20,000 baud, but I'm not sure. I haven't been playing around with that. You can even build in herky-jerky commands that send more than one. Essentially, I'm telling it to go around, not just rotate in place like that, but I'm telling it to go forward, forward, right, forward, right, forward, right. So it makes makes it, because I'm changing the pulses and the motors very quickly, it makes it look a little bit like it's having a seizure. There's probably an easier way of doing that, but I can make it do it as fast as I can. And that's enough of that. Anyway. The other thing that you probably haven't been, well, there's no way for you to notice, if you look at this bottom screen here, these are all the characters that I've been sending over, but I'm not just taking them into the program and then printing them there. I'm taking them into the program, going to the Bluetooth dongle, sending them out, and then as the Boebot recognizes them as valid commands, it sends them back to the program, and then the program puts it on the screen. So essentially I'm collecting data from the Boebot. So that I think is the next step, that I can essentially make the Boebot roam with various sensors, and I can have the Boebot send data back to me, and instead of having the Boebot necessarily make decisions on its own, I can use my PC to analyze the data or to graph it, things like that. So this opens up a new set of possibilities, because I'm no longer limited to the pretty primitive processor that's in the Boebot. Now I can use much more sophisticated, a much more sophisticated and fast processor here on my laptop. So anyway, that's what I'm up to.